at age 51, as we turn to Sir Ranulph. And Sir Ranulph, age 71, as indeed I am, you've just become the oldest Brit to complete the Marathon des Sables. Extraordinary race and extraordinary temperatures. Do you have to work to keep fit, or are you just a naturally sort of fit sort of guy?
Well, I didn't used to have to work too hard at it. The occasional run, like if you're in London, go around Hyde Park sort of thing. But basically, after 70, I realised that without fail, 5 times a week, you'd have to spend half an hour every morning when you get up doing stretch and squats and all that sort of stuff. About half an hour, which is annoying because there's other things to do, but you have to do it. And you do it when you get out of bed before you do anything else. Otherwise, you know, you'll give it a miss. Yep. And at least 4 1-hour, I was going to say runs, but age 65 it became jogs, and age 70 it became shuffles.
I don't believe
you have to do that number, basically. And then in order to keep mentally at it, you join a team, because then you can't, when you have a team event, competition, you can't let them down. So it makes you keep training and not get idle, and all sorts of things. I did one, Steve Seaton was the editor of Runner's World magazine, and he recently asked me to do the North Pole Marathon with him for a charity. There's only 16 people in the race. And Steve, who knows everyone in the world, their running ability, he said, that bloke's done it a marathon in 2 hours 10. That one has just won the fastest up Kilimanjaro. He said, out of 16, you and I will come 15th and 16th, so don't get any big ideas. So anyway, we got there and we found that it all split up the ice, and therefore, instead of running 26 miles, you run around 5 miles X number of times, yeah? So a track develops. And after the first time running, and he was quite right, we were coming last, you begin to get tired of running on snowshoes because your legs are apart, and running with your legs apart is uncomfortable. Yes. So Stephen, he said, I will try taking them off because we've got a beaten place in the snow. So he took them off. I didn't actually see him again, but after a bit, I saw someone up ahead. I was catching one of these brilliant people, and I got up close to them, and the bloke, he knew I was sort of polar, and he said, Ran, I can't see anything. My goggles are all misting up. But the Russians had said you must wear goggles or you'll get sun blind. Well, I actually knew that at that time of the year the sun wasn't strong enough, but I thought, why tell him? So anyway, I went past that bloke, and another one was there. So before I got there, I put my goggles back up, and the bloke had the same problem. Anyway, I came second.
A lovely story. Wonderful story.